Rev up your heart rate, torch calories, and sculpt lean muscles with this dumbbell cardio circuit workout. We jump right into this workout, so if you need a warm-up, I've included a link in the description below to a short warm-up routine. Now let's get started. So our first hit, feet apart. We're going to hammer down, but with the elbow. We've done it before. Now if you want to jump it, you can. You don't have to, but please use your legs. Use that elbow. Why the elbow and not the hand? You see what happens when I use my hand? Movement gets smaller. If you're modifying, that's okay. I want the elbow because I really want you to use your core and really come down using that body. Now, 4, one way then the other. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are your legs working? And again. Single. 8, 7. 4 more. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do one more time. Single. 8, 7. 4 more. Now 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. March. Hopefully you're warmed up. Okay, we have a forward to reverse lunge. Weights are not totally up to you. If you're unsure, just go lighter or use no weight. I will not be on the beat for this because I want you to focus on your form and not on speed. So I'm going to go forward, step back, rear lunge. Now I'm lifting my foot in between, but you can tap in, step back. You have 1 minute, by the way, and time has started. So you want to land gently, especially on that forward lunge. Set it down, drop, back up, tap in, or go right to the other side. You're almost there. Land gently. You want to take a nice big step both ways. 10 seconds. So if you're not tapping in between, there's a balance challenge there. That's a good thing. And time. The reason I grabbed 8s is because I knew this was coming. And I told you I would disclose and I didn't. I will correct that. Upper body. We're going to go one arm all the way up. Then down, switch. Up. And then both arms. Both arms again. One arm. Doesn't matter which arm you start with. Switch. Both arms. Both arms again. Now we're going to put both arms in between. So one arm. Both arms. Other arm. Both arms. Okay, let's do one more set. One arm. Control that. Both arms. Other arm. Both arms. Very nice. See? No big deal. Okay, so we've got the forward to reverse lunge. It could just be a stationary lunge or just a reverse lunge. Make it your own. Are you ready? Make sure you switch legs. Forward. Tap in if you want. Back. That front knee is always over your heel. No further forward than the widest part of your foot. Okay, so your modification might just be holding a stationary lunge. Okay? That is totally fine. Especially the forward lunge can be a little bit more challenging because you have to control the descent. Okay, so you might not be ready for that yet, and that's okay. You got to work up to things. or you may never do it. And that's okay too. We're all where we are, and we just need to accept where we are and then just gradually work at getting stronger and better at things without beating ourselves up, right? We get impatient for things. All right, you're almost there. Less than 10 seconds. Taking your time. 3, 2, 1. We got that overhead raise again. This is all both arms. Does that make sense? Okay. Take it up. Take it down. Up. Take it down. Now this works the whole core, not just the shoulders. Now see how I'm not jerking that weight back? I'm really controlling my core. I'm not arching my back. Controlling the descent. I've got a slight bend in the elbows. This is one of my favorite movements. To me, this feels good because I feel it on the front and the back. One more. All right, set that down. A little bit of water if you need it. I think you should always get sips of water. You will always benefit from drinking more water, unless you drank like a gallon or something before you started. Okay, back to cardio. This is our moderate intensity. So give me a little jog in place. And it might be a small jog, or it could be a big jog. Depends on how you feel, how hard you want to work. 8 more. 4 more. Okay, now give me heels. This is kind of an old school aerobics move right here. I did a lot of these back in the late 90s. Swing the arms. 4 more. Now 2, 1, 2, and switch. Yeah, that is old school. Single. Get 4 more. Back to your jog. Last 4. And single heel. Now 2. You can reach the arms up. Jog. Single heel. 4, 3, 2. Double. I like the reach up better. March. I'm going to add or jog. Come toward me. Lift one knee. Hello. Up. Up. Let's go back to the jog right here. Single heel. 4, 3, 2. Reach up. Walk up with a knee. I don't care what leg you're on. Jog. That's it. Single heel. Now 2. Reach up. Walk up with the knee. 2 more. Jog. Single heel. 4, 3, 2. 2 of them. Walk up with the knee. Woo. Up. One more time. Single. Double. Reach up. Walk it up. March. Hit. Remember, if you don't want to do hit, don't. But do challenge yourself a little bit more. A little bit harder than you normally do. So we're going to squat. We're going to reach down and down. Low impact. Shoulders back. Notice I'm not dropping. Okay. Jump rope if you want. Remember, invisible jump rope is the easiest jump rope. Now you could go faster than this. 4 more. 2 more. Push straight up. Up, up, up. Just avoid this, okay? Sit back. Push up like you're gonna go off a diving board. Forward, right? If you were gonna go forward off a diving board, you wouldn't do this. You're gonna go up. Forward movement. Now, squat. 2 more. Come on, work hard. Push up, whatever that means for you. 1 more time. Squat. 2 more. Push up. 4, 3, 2, rest. Strength. Squat. I'm gonna grab my 30. I only have 1. So we're gonna turn our knees and toes out a bit. We're not in a plie or a sumo. If you like that better, by all means do it. So I'm gonna hold that weight with my right hand. It could be your left. We're gonna do both. Down, up. So this could almost be considered like a deadlift, but a deadlift starts from the floor. Now I have this hand out to counterbalance. You could take that out if you want. Core's gonna work harder to offset that weight in one hand. Sit back. Okay, now hinge forward and then row. Down, come up. And again, I put my hand on my thigh for support. Pull, back, up. Last one. Okay, come up, switch hands, squat. Put my hand here, or you could have it here. Knees and toes, same angle. Shoulders back. Drive the floor away. Really push it away. 1 more. Now come down. Row. Pull back. Let it go. Stand up. Abs have to be tight. And again. 1 more. Stand up. Hold that weight with 2 hands. I had to think about what I was going to say. How sad is that? A little bit wider. Out on an angle. We're going to combine the 2 movements. Okay? So bring it down and then give me a row at the bottom. Now I'm making more of this a deadlifting looking movement. I'm hinging, but I'm also squatting a little bit, which is a deadlift. Flat back. Don't drop those shoulders forward. Let those hips go back. So when you pull that weight right above the navel, think about getting the elbows back. Don't think about your hands. Squeeze back. You got 3 more. Two more. How you feeling? You've got 1 left, then we're going to set the weight down. And stand up. Set that down. Get a little sip of water. Okay, so that's how you feel. How are you feeling? We've got our moderate intensity, and I haven't mentioned it like it's no big deal. But it is a big deal. This is the first time I have ever worn shorts this short where somebody could see me. Ever. Since high school. And I know, you're probably like, what? What is the big deal? I'll tell you. Shift side to side. Step knee. My entire life I've had a hang up about my legs. And I hid them my entire adult life. 2 more. Now shift side to side. Take the arms side to side. I decided I'm not going to hide anymore because I'll never be free. It's like a weight holding you down and you can never feel comfortable in your own skin. Step knee. So if it's something as minor as wearing shorts that come above the knee, I'm going to do it. 2 more. And I hope you do the same thing with whatever your thing is. I promise whatever your thing is not as big a deal as you think. Step knee. We inflate it in our mind. Now, kick back, alternate. It's like in high school when you get 1 zit on your face. I didn't have acne, so 1 zit was like catastrophic. Side to side. Come on, reach up. Let it go, let it go. Step knee. Be free. I'm being sarcastic, but I really kick back because this is a new thing for me. The reason I started teaching is I wanted people to feel good in their own body. Side to side. And it's got to start with me, right? 4 more. Step knee. And it's going to feel terrifying at first. Kick back. You can jump it or not. Yeah? 2 more. Now, squat out 3. 1, 2, 3. Other side. 1, 2, 3. You can step in. You don't have to skip. One more. We're going to put it all together. Side to side. Party arms. 4 more. Step knee. And now if those arms don't feel good, do something else. Do what makes you happy. Kick back. Remember, working out, yes, it's about being healthier, but it's about feeling good. Squat 3. One more time. Side to side. Step knee. Kick back. Squat 3. March. I ended like a cheerleader or something. I was not a cheerleader. You have to wear short shorts. Now when I say it, it just feels ridiculous. Which is good. Say it out loud. Sometimes verbalizing things, you realize in your head it's such a big deal. And then you say it and you're like, okay, what? I had so many hang-ups through my life. Let's let it go. We don't have to look like some ideal. All right. Tabata squat. Modified, slower. Okay. Progressive, make it bigger. You could jump it. You could go deeper, higher. Remember, it's not always just about speed. Range of motion, power, plyometric. Lots of ways to progress something and regress something. 8, 7, 6. If that bothers your knees for any reason, make sure you're not doing this. Oh, I like the song that's coming up. Ready? Punch down. Boom. I'm like an EDM person. I love dance music. I'm the one that pulls up next to you and like, somebody needs to turn down their bass, and you look over and it's like some 50-year-old woman jamming out in her car. I've had that before. They look over and they do a double take. They're like, where's the teenager? All right. Go deeper if you can. Take that leg up further. That's going to help you. Try not to be timid. Remember, your body is there to help you, but you got to trust it. 4 more. March. How do you feel? So if you want to share with me, you don't have to. Share with me one little thing you've got. Something you don't like that you wish you could change, and something you love about yourself. I consider myself a very resilient person. And my goal, my whole life, because I had so much social anxiety, I'm always about people feeling comfortable. And it's not so much that they had to like me. I just wanted them to feel good and realize how awesome they are. Right? Everyone is awesome. Even the jerks I've met in life had something about awesome in them. Right? Overhead press. Bicep. Okay, we're going to start with the press. So I'm going to do 15s. I know it feels like I'm on a rant. And I apologize if that's annoying for you. But I think we don't talk about it enough, right? 1, 2, 3. Down, back up. 3, 2. Bend those knees a little bit. Take it down. Up. Core tight. Don't arch your back to get that up there. If you're having to arch, it's too heavy. Take it down. Take it down. Stay with the bicep curl. Right here. Up. And again. Up. Down. Now bicep, 1 overhead. We're combining them. Now hopefully you're feeling the shoulders and your biceps. It's catching up with me. 4 more. If you start to lose your form, put your weight down or change weights. 2 more. Last one. Sorry, you have to hear all my groaning. You know it's okay to groan too. I know with women they're like, I can't make ugly faces and I can't grunt. Well, don't take my class then. I got nothing but ugly faces going on in my class, and I'm not talking about the people in my class. Staggered stance. Okay, weights to the side. I'm gonna dip down. So I've got a tip forward from the hip, a hinge, but I'm squatting. My weights are not in front of me. I'm focusing on that front leg. Bending at the hip. So that knee is not going further than the bow on my shoe. I should not be able to lift my heel. Shoulders back. I really love this exercise because you really feel your glute, your quad. Yes, there's some low back. Yes, there's a little bit of hamstring. 2 more, we switch sides. 1 more. Switch, I'm going to turn around just so you see my front leg. You don't have to turn. Sometimes you got to kind of fine tune where that foot is. Keep those shoulders back. Drive into that front heel. How are you feeling? You're almost there. You're doing great. Two more. Last one. Set it down. Oh, today I forgot a towel. Water. How you doing? The longer I stand here in front of you with shorts on, the better I feel. I've been dealing with hormonal acne. And I mentioned I've never had an acne problem before, so if you did, you're like, whatever. But it was like a thing. I was like, why is this happening? And I hate wearing makeup, even though I do. But I felt like I was like gooping it on, trying to hide it. I don't know. Tap your toe, right, left, or left, right. Okay, moderate intensity cardio. It's like share time with Laura. You get more than you bargained for today. Now step and curl the leg, and then switch. Tip forward a little bit. Squeeze that hamstring with your heel. All right, now give me 3 of those. Repeater, 1, 2, 3. Squeeze that heel up. Think about your hamstring. It's the back of your thigh. We're gonna go back to that side to side toe tap. Go. Doesn't matter what leg you're on. Don't try to be perfect. Doesn't matter. 8. Good, 4 more. We're gonna go back to that 3 curl repeater. Now. 2 more, we're gonna repeat that, but we're gonna cut it down and add on. Toe tap. 8, 7, come on, reach that toe out. 4, 3, 2, 3 curls. Okay, 2 knee repeater. Step back, 2 knees. Step back and jack 2 times. Other way. Step back. 2 jacks. Toe tap. 4, 3, 3 curl repeater. Doesn't matter what leg you start on. Remember, we're alternating. 2 knee repeater. Step back. Jack. Switch sides. That's what I love about combinations that are alternating. You can't mess it up. Toe tap. 8, 7, 6. 4 more. 3 curl repeater. Switch. 2 knee repeater. Jack. Switch your lead. If you do the wrong side, who cares? Nothing bad's gonna happen. Jack, we got it one more time. Toe tap. That's been my mantra in life lately. 3 curl repeater if I'm scared to do something. What's the worst thing that can happen? Right? 2 knee repeater, just keep asking that. Jack. Switch your lead. Jack. Step touch. Higher intensity. Again, I'm going to keep saying it. You always have a choice. We're going to do the 2 steps, but it's going to change. Okay, now take it to the corner and then go that way and then jog back. Hello. Jack. Go the other way. Whoop. Turn. Now if you don't have space for this, jack. So you're just gonna stay lateral. Jog in place, jack. Easy, right? Just make the most of what space you got, see? I'm trying not to step on my weights. And again, extreme close up. Other way. Now you know what would be a big deal? If I show up showing my midriff. That would be crazy, insane. I'm not there yet. That way. Bring it back. Jack. Reach up. Reach up. Circle both arms out. 8. 4 more. One arm then the other. Boom. Both arms. Circle. One arm then the other. Both arms. Let's cut in half. One arm then the other. Both arms. Do it again. One arm. Both arms. 2 more times. Both. Last one. March. Nice job. You're amazing. You really are. Okay, we got strength. We're done with the cardio. So we got strength. We're going to use our mat. So grab your mat. Grab your lighter set and your one heavier weight or heavier weights. And if you're not sure, just drag them over. You've got time. I'm going to meet you right back here. I know this music's on, you're like, ooh, stretch time. No. Although if you want to stretch, I am certainly not going to stop you because I can't. But I also wouldn't. Because you got to do you. Okay, so I've got my 30. I've got my 8s. My 8s. I had to think about it. Okay, on your back. So I'm going to make sure that's not blocking the view. I'm going to start with my lighter weight. So I think we should have a day we designate, we all do something that we feel really uncomfortable doing. No, I'm kidding. You got to do it in your own time. You got to be in the right place. And I didn't realize that this was a thing, but I've been seeing a therapist for work burnout and other things. And I've learned a lot of things about myself and talking about therapy. And people going, she's talking about therapy. I didn't realize there was such a stigma attached to it. I just look at it as another way of, self-care. Bridge. Because sometimes we're so in our head we can't work stuff out ourselves because we're in our own head. And if you find a really good therapist, which I have, I think she's amazing and awesome. And I would be best friends with her if she'd have me. Okay, skull crushers. Do not crush your skull. That's the most unpleasant name. Now you're in a bridge, squeezing the glutes, driving down the heels. Just make sure, I'm like telling you, bearing my soul in here today. You're like, I never wanted to know this much about you. I respect that. Good, 2 more. So try to keep those hips up. If you need to put them down, please do, okay? All right, now, arms out to the side, chest fly. Bring the hips down and then back up. So you've got a slight bend in the arms. Now this weight is probably a little too light for me on this, but that's okay. Just think of it as working through a range of motion. Now we're gonna take the arms more like a V shape. It's like a pullover. So open up, drop the hips, and then pull back to center. Only go as far back as that feels good for your shoulder. Now stay up in that bridge. Give me those triceps again. Down. If you need to put the hips down, you need rest for your low back because you are working your low back. Do that, okay? Get back up there when you're ready. Elbows stable. You can let the elbows travel backward, just don't let them flare out. Okay, hold it center. Chest fly. Drop the hips. And then give me that pullover, that wide pullover. And chest fly. And then pull over. We're going to repeat that one more time, okay? Stay up in the bridge. Tricep. Lying tricep extension. Up. Straighten the elbows. 2 more. 1 more. All right, we've got the chest fly and then the pullover. Out. In. Oh, I forgot to do the pullover. You're like, what is she doing? Why does she get to do something different than we are? There, I did one. Okay, hold it center. Your hips are down. Come up into a little crunch. You don't have to use weight. Up, up, up. So I'm kind of taking it across the midline. Now this is also still working the shoulders and your chest. Let those, let your body rock side to side without moving your hips. If you feel like you need support for your neck, put those hands behind the neck without pulling on your head, and don't use the weight. You still want to turn though. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Set that aside. Okay. I said you needed the heavy, but I changed my mind. Woman's prerogative, right? Okay. Human prerogative. Let's be equal opportunity here. Okay, stretch time. I forgot to dehumidify the room. Man, humidity makes a difference. 1 foot in front of the other, just as in life. All right, so you want to make sure they're not too close so you feel any tension in the knees. Bring your chest up, tip forward from the hip. Here, I'll get this out of the way. There we go. Oh, so you want to press those knees outward, shoulders back. So pressing forward without rounding your spine. You're just hinging from the hip. Now this, I started with my tighter side first. My left side is my tight side. Ugh. So I'm in Texas and it's hot right now. The heat doesn't bother me. I would rather be warm than cold, but it's humid, sticky. Oh. Soles of your shoes together. To me, the humidity is the worst part. Okay, lift your chest, shoulders back. Take those knees out to the side. You're not forcing them down. Release that inner thigh, that groin. If you want to intensify that, again, you hinge. And bring yourself up. Okay, we're going to go to the other side. Now there's a video I saw. Sorry, I can't help it. I'm on this tangent now. I got to keep going. I'm all in. One leg in front of there, stretch through the hip, knees out to the side. I saw this video, and this girl in the video, I had never even seen this girl before or her channel, and she was talking about how she was very self-conscious about her eyebrows. She had been her entire life. And she wouldn't leave her house. She would get up in the morning and draw her eyebrows in. She had very light eyebrows. She had eyebrows. She showed them, and I wouldn't have given it a second thought. She had this thing about her eyebrows. Bring it up. Something that most of us would go, I don't see anything wrong. I don't know what the big deal is. And this video was about, she was going to go out in public and run her errands, dropping her knees without drawing her eyebrows in, to see how people would react. And she was amazed at every place she went that nobody even looked at her eyebrows. Like they didn't look at her funny, like what's wrong with her face? Go the other way. And at the end, her boyfriend picks her up and she goes, do you notice anything? And at first he didn't notice anything. And then She kept going, there's something different. He goes, you didn't draw your eyebrows on. I told you you look good. You look good without drawing them on. And she cried, and she realized that it was all in her head. Bring it in. I cried when I watched this video. Because all of us do that with something. And she realized
that this little girl, this is where it stemmed from. This little girl goes, you don't have eyebrows. When she was little. She remembered the little girl didn't have eyebrows. White eyebrows. You know, we've said things to people, and then we think nothing of it, but it sticks with them. Bring it up, twist. So the moral of the story is, don't be so hard on yourself. Go the other way. And I'm done with it. Bring it back to center. Okay, big inhale. Thank you so much for joining me and putting up with me. Exhale. I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope you appreciate yourself. All right? I'll see you next time.